I'm here with the Association of African Universities Television, AAU TV. I just want to say that without the media, you won't know what's going on in the world. Even with the media, you sometimes don't know what's going on in the world. So you need to tune in to the reliable sources who are really on the front lines, who can give you the information you need and give you facts, not conjecture, give you real news, not fake news. And this is the place to find it, AAU TV.
The voice of higher education in Africa.
Good day and thank you for tuning in to the AAU TV Mid-Week News, coming to you live from the headquarters of the Association of African Universities. My name is Maame, Otuakoa, Nyame, and now to our top stories. Government of Eswatini earned scholarships for humanities degrees. In Discovery of Boise Senior High Technical School, students create solar dialysis machine. In entertainment, Joseph Matthew wins High Life Artist of the Year at the Ghana Music Award UK 2024. And in international, desertion crisis hits Ukrainian army amid ongoing conflict with Russia. Now, thank you for tuning in to the AAU TV Midweek News. We'll bring you the details of these stories after the short break. Stay with us. Now, in a major shift towards government of Eswatini, the government of Eswatini has announced the termination of scholarships of Bachelor of Arts in Humanities degree at the University of Eswatini, the country's premier public education institution. This decision, effective from the 2025 to 2026 academic year, means prospective and current students in fields such as English, geography, history, religious studies, and African languages will now bear the full cost of the education.
Minister of Labour and Social Security, Fela Betulezi, revealed the decision at a press conference in October, attributing it to concerns over graduate employability. He also said the ministry will no longer fund the Bachelor of Arts and Humanities program as it does not align with priority areas of study. The minister emphasized that the students pursuing these degrees will need to self-fund from the 2025 academic year onwards. The government's move is part of a broader strategy to align tertiary education with industry needs, prioritizing sectors where skill gaps exist, such as energy, transport, and IT. The announcement has sparked widespread concern among the students and educators. The Eswatini Association of Higher Education Institutions criticized the decision, arguing it undermines the kingdom's obligation to produce a diverse skill set for the South African Development Community (SADC) region. UNESCO Vice-Chancellor Professor Justice Twala adopted a more measured stance, indicating the university's willingness to engage the government ministries to find solutions. Educational unions have raised alarms about the potential impact on the country's teaching workforce. Deputy Secretary General of the Swaziland National Association of Teachers, Nkolisi Nkamfalala, argued that the policy would exacerbate an already severe teacher shortage. He highlighted overcrowded classrooms and an overburdened teaching force, calling the government's move illogical. Nkamfalala estimated that 4,000 additional teachers are needed to meet the nation's educational demands, warning that ending humanities funding could hinder efforts to replenish the teaching workforce. Critics have suggested political motives behind the decision. Leadership and law lecturer Friction Nlala Meyisela pointed out that many political activists have humanities backgrounds. He argued that the government may be aiming to suppress critical thinking and political awareness among citizens by limiting access to these fields. As the debate continues, this policy shift is expected to have far-reaching implications for education, employment, and the broader socio-political landscape of Eswatini.
Meanwhile, the Federal Polytechnic Laro in Ogun State, Nigeria, has achieved a groundbreaking milestone by developing a solar-powered electric automated tricycle. This innovative project, which was entirely designed and assembled at the institution's Innovation Center, represents a practical response to the nation's rising transportation costs and environmental challenges. With a recent surge in petrol prices, increasing transport fares by over 50% in many cities, the tricycle offers a sustainable and cost-effective alternative.
The solar-powered tricycle, with a sitting capacity of 7 passengers and a top speed of 50 km per hour, was developed by students from the Department of Mechanical, Automotive and Metallurgical Engineering alongside Computer Science. It marks the first of its kind to be produced by a Nigerian tertiary institution. The Polytechnic's Innovation Center, established 3 years ago to provide practical training in science, technology and climate solutions, played a pivotal role in bringing the project to fruition. At the official launch in October, Dr. Mukao Akinde, the Polytechnic's rector, emphasized the dual importance of the initiative, reducing the environmental pollution associated with fossil fuels and alleviating the economic burden caused by soaring transportation costs. Akinde lamented Nigeria's reliance on imports for items that could be locally manufactured and urged the federal government to prioritize funding for polytechnic education to advance the country's technological capabilities. The rector called on both the government and corporate organizations to assist in scaling up the tricycle's production. Akinde warned that without commercial manufacturing, Nigeria might end up importing similar products, exacerbating foreign exchange pressures. To address this, he announced plans for a mini-assemble plant at the institution capable of producing at least 10 tricycles initially. He expressed optimism about the tricycle's future, stating that 3 units would soon be operational on campus as part of the institution's effort to refund a prototype for a national exhibition by the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TET Fund. Experts and stakeholders have applauded the innovation. Dr. Jide Soyemi, the director of the institution's Innovation Center, underscored the importance of preparing students for global